Hello everyone, and welcome to the Devon Public Library Summer Reading Club. Welcome to our last activity of the summer. This week was our summer fun week, and so we are going to be doing an activity that of course has to do with something that you do in the summer that's quite fun. We're going to be making a kite. Now of course you don't need to go out and buy a kite. We're going to make one at home using things that we have. So before we get started, I'm going to go through the list of things that you're going to need to have. Of course, if you don't have these things, you can get creative and use other things that you have in your house. But I'm going to go ahead and list off the things that I'm going to be using today, and then we can get right into the activity. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need are some wooden dowels. Of course, if you happen to have some of these at home, you can use them. If you don't, you can use twigs, really long, straight twigs. You could take some skewers from your kitchen, go ahead and tape them up together. Get creative, use whatever you have. But of course, you can see these are a little bit longer because I'm making a little bit bigger of a kite today. The next thing that you're gonna need is actually a garbage bag. Now again, use whatever garbage bags you have at home. This one's gonna be quite large, but if you have something a little bit smaller, go ahead, use that. The next thing that you're gonna need to actually secure together your kite is gonna be some string. Again, twine, string, whatever works. And then finally, you're gonna need some ribbon for the bottom of your kite. So that's everything that you need for today's activity. Of course, again, if you don't have everything, get creative, use what you have around your house. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready, and then I will show you how to go ahead and make this kite. Let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna go ahead and do is actually create the frame for our kite. So taking our two dowels, you are going to create kind of a T, like a lowercase t. Of course, when you're going ahead and securing these, make sure that the dowel or the stick that is going horizontally goes down about a third of the way down the vertical stick. So go ahead and take your string and tie those two pieces together, and then that will be the frame for our kite. All right, so I had gone ahead and done that. And of course, this is what the frame of my kite is now looking like. So I'm not sure if you can quite tell, but this is the top of the kite. These are the sides of the kite. And then of course, the bottom of the kite is down here. So now we are so close to being done. The next thing that we're gonna do is taking our garbage bag, we're gonna lay it out flat, and we're gonna make sure that it is wide enough to cover the width of our kite, and of course the length of our kite. So we're gonna go ahead and cut out a shape of our garbage bag in the same shape of a kite and go ahead and secure that onto our frame of our kite. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for myself, and then I will show you what it looks like when we're all done. All right, so I am all done that. I will show you what it looks like. So of course, as you can see, this is the frame that we built earlier, and of course the black bit is our garbage bag. So all I did to create this was I laid out my garbage bag, I cut along the seam, so it's basically one really large rectangle, and then I cut it into the approximate shape and size of my frame for my kite, and then at the ends I just secured it with the string that we used earlier here to tie the frame together. So now we only have two things left that we need to do before our kite is all finished. The first thing that we need to do is create a handle for you to hold onto your kite with. So using our string from earlier, you're gonna create one really long piece, and you're gonna secure it on either side of this long middle vertical frame piece. So it's gonna act as a handle so that when you're using your kite, you have something to hang on to that's not the frame. And then the last thing that you're gonna do is taking your ribbon of choice, you're gonna just attach it to the bottom of your kite, so then it'll all be ready to go when you wanna go use it outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like after. All right, and that is my kite all finished. So this is the final product. Of course, if you look at it from the back, you can see that handle that we just added. So of course, when you're using this, make sure you hang on to this and not the frame. And then of course, I did also go ahead and add some nice green ribbon to the end. Now, this is all you need to do to create a kite at home. It's really simple, really fun, and of course, you don't have to go out and buy anything to do it, so it's really great. I hope you all really enjoyed this craft for this week, and I hope that you've had a really enjoyable week with the Summer Reading Club. I know I really enjoyed having you all tune in every week, and of course, read with me and do these fun activities. So that's it for this activity for this week. Of course, if you do complete this activity, let us know at the Devon Public Library. You can send us an email or you can send us a Facebook message, whatever works best for you. But that is it for this week. I hope everyone enjoyed the first reading from Monday, and of course that you tune in on Wednesday for our last reading together. But on that note, I hope everyone has a great rest of their summer, and of course that you tune in next summer for the Devon Public Library Summer Reading Club. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great day.